Well, ladies and gentlemen, today you will be joining me at work. A little while ago, about a week ago, actually it's been a little bit longer than a week, but whatever, a company reached out to me on Instagram and asked me to promote some of their items. And I told them I will not promote anything that I would not buy myself. I'm not gonna tell you guys to buy something that I don't think is worth buying. But I told them as long as they can respect that, they can send me whatever they want and I will do a review. They sent me a package. So we are gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you guys what's in here and then hopefully I'll be able to go put them to the test and see how they work. The company is called Bombrooster. I'm pretty sure they reach out to a bunch of people. I'm not sure how many people said okay, but I thought no harm, no foul. It's not like it hurts anything. I get some stuff to try out. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I do, I can let you guys know. And if you're interested, you can go pick it up. I will leave whatever information I can find on them down in the description below. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, got my handy dandy trusty slizzers. We're just gonna get right into it. Hi y'all. Boom. See what we got. Here is all of the items. And I'm gonna go through each one and show you guys what that is. Let's see here. First, we have this little hook remover thingy. I like the way it feels. It does, I mean, it's just plastic. It's not anything spectacular. But my wife actually got me one of these a while back and I have saved some fish lives with these things. So, you know, not bad. I'll try it out and see how well it holds up. The next thing we have is these grippers, which I've never had a pair of these. So once again, I'll have to test it out and see how well it works. It does feel pretty good, but yeah, it's pretty strong too. I mean, looks all right. It's another plastic piece. I'm not sure what kind. Like, I don't know if it's like just a cheap plastic or if it's a really strong plastic. I have no idea. We'll have to wait until we go through the trials. The next thing we have is, that's like one of those O-ring tools. Also could be used as pliers under here. Could even cut line down here on the bottom, so that's pretty cool. These actually feel better quality than I thought, so that's not bad. It's got a little lock right there so you can push it over and it'll stay closed and it'll fit down in its little satchel, so that's pretty neat. The last thing that we have is something that I'm actually excited to check out. A net. It is exactly like the net that I have, except this one has this little clip here, which is pretty nifty. And the other thing I like about it is this net material is like a rubber feeling instead of the little cheap line that my other net is. And it does feel pretty sturdy compared to my other one, so maybe it'll be all right. One thing that I do not like about it is I think that's as long as it is. It doesn't extend, and sometimes I need that extra length to get the fish in. But, I mean, it does feel pretty good quality. I don't know, we'll just have to try it out when we get a chance. Bombrooster, whoever you are, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. I will definitely put it to the test and let you guys know honestly what I think about the products. If I try these out and I'm like, you know what, I probably wouldn't buy these, then I'm gonna tell you guys I wouldn't buy these. But if they're awesome, I'll let you guys know, hey, you should probably buy these. I'll see you guys when we get to some water.
Ladies and gentlemen, we out here. It is not exactly comfortable weather right now. The winds slowed down a whole lot, but with that we got a huge cold front. It's been like low 30s at night and then like up into high 40s throughout the day. So it's not been great, but we're here regardless. We come back to Jenkins Lake where I caught that 4-pounder, so we're gonna give this a try. Bro, hi. Anyway, we're gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna talk. I already got everything rigged up. We're gonna put all of those things from Bombrooster to the test, hopefully, if we catch some fish. You guys stay tuned, enjoy the video, and oh yeah, also, verse of the day, pow, popping up right there. Look how gorgeous it is. I'll see you guys as soon as we get out there and we get to fishing. So the things that we're gonna be trying out today, I've already showed you guys kinda what they are, but I'm just gonna show you really quick while we're out here. Number one is this little hook remover. We may not have the chance to try this out, obviously, because the only time you really need this is if the hook gets so far down that you can't get to it, but you never know, we may. This O-ring tool, which I don't know if I'm gonna use to remove any hooks. I might just use it to take one off and then put it back on just to see how well it works. One thing I can say, I already used it for one thing, and that's this little area right here is ridiculously good at cutting line. But we're gonna try this out. And then also this little fish gripper. So what I'm gonna do, which is probably not too smart, is when I catch a fish, hopefully, if I catch a fish, I'm gonna put this on its lip and I'm gonna drop this back down in the water and see how well it holds the fish. Because a lot of times what kayak fishermen do when they're weighing a fish is they'll have some grippers and they will set up some kind of thing like this and then drop it back in the water while they're getting everything ready to measure the fish. This is obviously not meant for that. This is metal. This is meant to literally grab a fish, hold it, maybe put it on a scale or something like that. This has metal parts in it, so I'm sure it would rust if I left it in the water. But you know, I'm just gonna test it for right now just to see if it'll hold the fish well while it's in the water. And then last but not least, we have the net. Like I said, I don't like the fact that it doesn't extend, because sometimes if it's a really big fish and it's up there in the front of the kayak, I want to be able to get underneath that fish and get it on the yak. With this, that's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I mean, we work with what we got. We can figure it out, but that's all there is to it. I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna get to fishing.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
All right, good choice, good choice. Welcome to Jenkins Lake. Good choice. All right, so this net is definitely bigger in diameter. This fish went right down in there. Oh yes, number one popped right off. Yes, that is an absolutely gorgeous fish. This came on the Googan Squad Zinger in bluegill with a paddle tail and chartreuse dip. Let's freaking go, man. So right off the bat, we are going to grip it. I mean, it's on there. It doesn't look like it's coming off. I'm gonna hold on to the rope and I'm gonna let him go. See what happens. All right, he's pulling pretty hard and this isn't going anywhere. So seems like it would hold up really well, but I'm gonna stop keeping this guy out of the water and I'm gonna let him go. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, God, because I thought I was gonna get skunked and I did not. See you later, Bud Rowe Wilson. Back into the depths he goes. Alrighty, we've made our way back to this little dam area. Like I said, that came on the gorgeous Googan Squad Zinger. I don't know why some people hate on Googan baits. These things are stunning and they work. I mean, you just seen it. They work. I don't understand why people don't like them. Maybe they're just mad at the success. I don't know. I'm not accusing anyone of being mad at their success, but there's really no reason to hate on any bait for that matter. People that make baits, I mean, a lot of them are super similar. They just have, like, you know, slight little differences that make them unique. But just because one's a little bit different than the other doesn't mean that they're not both amazing. And it doesn't mean that you can't catch fish on both of them. The reason I'm saying stuff like both of them is because I know some people will sit and hate on a Guggen Squad Zinger, but yet talk about how their favorite bait is like the Booyah spinner bait. I don't understand that. They're both spinner baits. They both work the same. They might have tiny differences about them. Like, for example, in my opinion, the Guggen Squad spinnerbait looks 10 times better than 90% of the spinnerbaits that are on the market. And it's just because of the detail. I really like the way it looks. 6th Sense has some amazing looking baits, and I know people that just hate on them. And it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna quit ranting though. Try to catch fish. I just don't understand that. Alright, we're going to switch over to the chatterbait for a little bit. I did dip the tail in chartreuse just because the water's dirty. And the trailer is actually half of a lizard that Austin made me. If you guys don't know who Austin is, then go check out some of my other videos of where I'm talking about my friend making my baits. There's one that says River Rat and all of that. That's the guy. He made this. He poured it, injected it, whatever he did. I'm not even sure. Not a big guy. Not a big guy. But still, it's a fish. And I'm not gonna be mad about it. Oh, that popped off. Just a little squeak, but a fish nonetheless. Thank you, my guy. See you later. Awesome. I was adjusting myself and he kind of just had it. Like, I didn't even know he was on there. I didn't feel a bite at all. And that came on this Z-Man original chatterbait with the lizard and chartreuse tail. Cool. Okay guys, so here's the deal. I'm actually on lunch at work. So since the beginning of this video, I've been fishing a couple more times, and you'll see that stuff in future videos. But unfortunately, for this video, I wasn't able to really put those items to the test because I only caught 2 fish, and neither one of them were really anything of size. But I will tell you this much. I caught a giant the other day, and I used these items for said giant. The net worked flawlessly. The grippers held on flawlessly. The O-ring tool cuts amazingly. I didn't use it for anything else though, so if you have other means of cutting line that you prefer, you don't really need the O-ring tool. I prefer the O-ring tool though, because it does have other options for me to do other things. And I didn't get to use the hook remover thing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I would recommend it, especially to a beginner or someone on a budget or anything like that. It's not a bad kit, so I would recommend it. As to whether all of them are going to be the exact same or some of them is going to be worse than others, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know this company. I've never even heard of them until they reach out to me. But would I buy it again? Probably. I would probably buy it again because it works. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. So there's really nothing that I can say about it except for I am pleased with it. I love the net and I love the O-ring tool. Like, those are the main two things that I use. But I do like it. So really, that's all I really got for this video. I'm sorry that I didn't catch any giants in this one. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next one. But that's gonna have to be it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for sticking with me and watching this video. And Bombrooster, I appreciate you. Thank you for sending that out. And I may be ordering from you again, possibly, maybe. I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.